Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. Tonight we're going to be making some meatloaf. We're going to start by chopping up all the veggies and getting them cooked and start some water on the boil for the macaroni and cheese. We'll be doing a homemade macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes. Now we'll start the noodles.
Now those are brown to our desire there.
And now we'll toast a slice of bread so we can make some breadcrumbs. And don't forget to stir your pasta when it's sticking. Now we will put half of the cooked onions and bell peppers into the bowl. Save the other half for later. And we will proceed to make some breadcrumbs. We also use 1 egg for a binder. Now our pasta should be done, so I think we can drain that. Make sure you drain it really well. Now we'll put that in a baking dish ready for the liquid cheese and the cheese on top. We can cut 1 tablespoon of butter for the roux for the macaroni and cheese. We'll put that in a pan on low heat and start to preheat the oven at 350. After we preheat the oven, we'll start to mix our mixture of 80% lean ground beef and 87-13 ground beef. I mixed the lean and the fat for a better, firmer meatloaf. Now we'll add some mustard to your liking and add some ketchup to your liking. We will also add the egg for the binder and a package of McCormick's meatloaf seasoning since we're using 2 pounds of ground beef. We want to give that a good mix. And now we'll add some brown sugar. And I don't really measure, just add to your liking. And we'll get that mixed up, and then we'll put that into the loaf pan. We'll transfer that from the bowl to the loaf pan. And then we will add some ketchup on top and some pepper for seasoning. We're going to put that in the oven for 1 hour at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then we can prepare the shredded cheese for the macaroni and cheese sauce. We're going to start off with sharp cheddar. And we will use Parmesan and shred it. We will also use Asiago, shred that up a bit. And we'll set all that cheese aside in a separate bowl, but we also have shredded mozzarella in a bag. So in all, 4 cheeses.
Alright, so we got the butter heating up. And now we're going to add the flour to make the roux. 1 tablespoon. And now we'll add the milk, 1/2 cup. And now we'll add in our 3 cheeses. And we added a little mozzarella now, so keep stirring. Now you see how the cheese is starting to thin. So after you're working out the lumps now. So after you work out the lumps, you're gonna pour that right on to the macaroni cheese. All right, now we got the cheese sauce melted. We're gonna add that in like such. Stir it up a little bit. Now we put some shredded cheese on top of that, and we're gonna put it in the oven for about 10-15 minutes.
Now we will peel some potatoes and go ahead and slice those up to get them on the stove. And here is our macaroni and cheese after we pulled it out of the oven. And we'll get those potatoes going. Here is the final product for the meatloaf. And we also did some corn on the side, just 1 can. And don't forget, we got to use some real bacon strips to top the macaroni and cheese. I got to say, this plate turned out really well. And we have a little coleslaw for the side that I made homemade. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, follow, and share. We really appreciate all of our followers. Thank you guys, and hope everyone has a great evening. This dinner was super delicious.